Hi, I'm Walter Collins, one of the owners here with Exit One Stop Realty.
And I'm Valerie Womble, broker owner at Exit One Stop Realty. And we're here with your December 2025 market update. All right, Walter, so we finished out the year strong as an office, and I think our market is stabilizing based off of these numbers. So we're going to go through a few things and we can talk about what last year looked like and what this year's going to look like. Our average days on market for the month of December was 87 days, which is up about 22% from this time last year. Our average sales price is down about 1%. Sold listings for the month of December was 2,374, which is down about 2% from this time last year. We put under contract 1,200 homes, which is down about 26%, which we kind of talked about that, and we'll go in more detail in that. We have 10,026 homes active listings on the MLS right now, which is down about 3.2% from this time last year. We put on 1,983 new listings, which is down about 16.3% from this time last year. So Walter, what do all those numbers mean?
Well, we pushed a lot for, first off, the first one you said was days on market. Mm-hmm. We fully expected that number to grow over this last year as we were adding more inventory than we were selling homes.
Right.
When you add more in total inventory, new listings versus the number sold, it's naturally going to grow that. The other thing is, for month after month, we've stood here and said more homes went on the market than what we sold in a month. That's why the inventory grew. Didn't happen in December.
Yep.
But I think that has a lot to do with the holidays.
Right.
Also, at the end of year, the Fed chairman came out again, made a slight little rate cut. I think everybody was waiting to see if that happens. Even though that doesn't directly tie to the mortgage rate,
right.
I think that's what the public out there looks for. So overall, I think you hit it right. We stabilized. Mm-hmm. We needed to raise our inventory. We did. I think we're going to raise it a little more next year. Prices, 1%. That stabilization really was needed.
Right.
And I think, as you know, I can't agree more. It was a great year in 2025.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and I think starting in October probably, I heard from buyers and sellers, we're going to wait till the beginning of the year. I think there are a lot of people waiting to see how the year ended and see if anything does change. And it didn't. So right. I think that now, my phone has been ringing. People are ready to list. People are ready to buy. I think we're going to see more inventory, but I think we're going to see it move a little bit quicker than we have the last few months because buyers are ready to buy. The interest rates are stable. We were talking last month and 2021 was an artificial market. We're not going to see those rates again unless something crazy happens again, and God forbid, we don't want to go through that again.
Right.
So we're in a healthy market. I think that 2026 is going to be an amazing year for real estate. We are super excited, and I think we're just ready to help whoever's looking to buy or sell real estate.
Yeah, I agree. This year, I do feel like there will be more transactions. Mm-hmm. Which I do feel like the inventory will grow, but it will grow, like you mentioned, at a much slower pace.
Right.
So, if we have 3.5 months of inventory right now, a year from now, we might only be at 4.
Right.
And everywhere I've read, everything we've heard, we're expecting around 15% more in transactions, but not really much higher in a price difference.
Right.
So that's interesting. But I do believe there's a ton of pent-up demand.
Right.
And at some point that will be unleashed. Rates have improved a little bit even from the beginning of the year. So let's see if that slightly improves as the year goes on, which will just accelerate the sales.
Absolutely. So we're looking forward to 2026, and we're happy to help you however we can.
Have a great year, guys.